My name is Jonathan Aguirre, and I'm going to talk about our OSU, or our section of our OSU that is going to symbolize disruption. So the disruption here is in terms of our sight triangles. So if we take a look on this corner, when we walk over here, as you can see, there's a whole section of people and also a stand. If this was not here, I would be able to see it, but given the disruption that the fence creates, it not ruins, but it also messes up my sight triangles, and I would not be able to see that.
Another example of disruption that our OSU creates is the displacement of the plants back here. As you can see, the plants have a hard time growing, so they tend to get entrapped by the OSU.
One thing that we noticed from our OSU is that it plays with scale. If we walk around the corner, you'll notice that there's a truck that is considerably larger than our OSU.
Are you okay? Sorry, man. Sorry, bro. I didn't see you there because I was admiring this wall.
Oh, it's alright, bro. I gotta go to class.
See you.
Did you know that the color brown is symbolic to the earth? With brown, you imagine the earth's tone of dark wood and rich soil. So we tried engaging our wall in this garden bed because of the trees.
Shades of brown, when combined with greens, create a palette often used to convey concepts of earth-friendly and all-natural. Dark brown can be used in place of black and brings warmth to color palettes, which we try displaying that feeling by placing our panel beside black.
The color brown affects the mind and body by creating feeling of wholesomeness, stability, and peace. Brown provides feeling of organization and connection, as well as a cozy feeling of relaxation and warmth.
The panels were used to highlight the color and exaggerate all those feelings. Because of its massive size, it distracts the people passing.
As vehicle workers come into this area, they are blocked by the wall and are forced to take different routes to get to their destination due to the lack of sight they have. The specific wall gave them so much trouble they would complain about the disruption. As people walk by the walls, they are intrigued by the wall and are diverted from their original paths, and some of their sight paths are blocked. In combination with the light from the sun, the color of yellow chosen has a high contrast with the surrounding architecture, which has a natural darkness due to the brick and dark concrete in its structure. Since yellow is the most visible color in the spectrum, the human eye observes yellow first, making it attract attention. When interacting with our wall, some people were tempted to look at it for a long period, and some would even go to touch it. Others were so intrigued with the wall, they would take photographs of it. Through observation, it is clear that the disruption of the wall seems to have worked on people who ventured through the area, blocking sight paths and attracting attention.
party with all the celly.
Hello?
Hey, buddy, where you at? I'm here.
I'm at the bench.
You said you're by a bench? I'm by a bench. You know what? Do you see the red wall? Yeah? All right, come closer. Let me put my glasses on so I can see better.
I still don't see you.
No? Okay, just, I'm gonna go around, okay?
You want me to go around?
No, stay where you're at.
You want me to go back?
Hey, I can hear you.
I can hear you too.
I feel like you're getting closer.
Man, I'm never gonna find her.
Man, I guess I'll just fail this test.
Same.
What would you do if there was a broken OSU sitting right in front of you, destroyed and shattered from a thunderstorm? What if all you had to do was reach into your pocket and donate 50 cents a day to save that OSU's life? This is that OSU, and this is that moment. Go online and join us on fixing this project and becoming what it used to be. This piece embodied tranquility and disruption.
Humanity, the scent of the people.
Don't worry, you can touch it. Earth is a new, safely engineered fire. Imagine food slow roasted under stars. How's the food?
It's raw.
No longer have to worry about accidental forest fires. Earth is a controllable fire that stays in one size and one size only, which makes it extremely safe for outdoor camping. Imagine cozying up by the fire when camping with friends.
It's cold. Yeah, it's actually pretty cold. Let's go by the fire over there.
Okay.
Dang, this is actually warming me up right now. How are you feeling?
I'm so cold.
This is a public service announcement. It seems like yesterday was Halloween and tomorrow's Christmas. This pace may feel a little rocky, or even like an emotional roller coaster. People get swept away in these terrifying times of finals. If there looks to be too much work and too little time, organize your class projects into their individual tasks. To stay focused, if your mind is wandering, write down your thoughts. Switch to another task, or even take a walk. With calm feelings and a clear mind, each task can be done easy in order to be stepped over.
Do you have infestation? Well, let me tell you something. We have the solution. We all love it. We all buy it. And we all drink it. As college students, we rely on coffee a lot to get us through our day. What do spiders do? Let's find out. Hey, Spider-Man. You want some coffee? Yeah? Drink up, my boy. I wonder what happened to that spider. I've been looking for him for a good minute, but I can't find him. Hope the caffeine didn't do anything bad to him. Whoa! Whoa! Who's this? You see what happens to caffeine on spiders? Coffee really does have great attributes. It gets you through your day, it helps you study, and the effects of caffeine compared to humans and spiders really don't end well, do they?
Blue. Hues of different colors enable us to think. While we are capable on our own as humans, spaces that share these qualities provide us what we need. Milkweed, a medicinal plant that allows for therapeutic use, contributes to these health-conscious spaces. In work environments, having space that allows us to think and relax the mind aids our growth. The earth provides us what we need. Encapsulating a design where one caters to the protection of vascular plants, the space created continues the symbolism. Blue hues in Eurasian cultures symbolize protection of one's home and being. Our space mimics protection through structural symbolism. A landscape that provides attention to nature, not taking away from its beauty. Take a walk through the blue and find your peace.
Our OSU is intended to connect with three dynamic words that best describe our project: concentric, rhythmic, and rise, demonstrating the flow of absent water by the movement of the marble.
Ooh, the craftsmanship, that was very, very good. I felt like everything was like really like, how do you call that? Flushed. You guys' pieces are very flushed. You can't see like the screws like sticking out, everything's like perfect. Good job.
The patio outside Building 7, east of University Drive. Students staff and visitors alike walk down the adjacent pathway, and yet the potential of the patio goes unnoticed. The stone ceilings are deemed uninhabitable because of the harsh sunlight from 11 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Our OSU brings attention to this site, giving meaning to the ubiquity of the color brown and the four elements: earth, water, fire, and air. The society often ignores, just like the site, how you and your friend can improve productivity, intelligence, and social skills with a game of checkers.
Down the Right Path by Blair, Ignacio, and Ahmed. Now our design was based by the camera obscura, an 18th century device that was plain peculiar. So we built a frame based on that thing to be used for a generation, new millennium, a thing to sing. With that said, we started our OSU to be used by the people, just like you. Our first design was a small frame, but it was too stationary and small, so we found it lame. We advanced our plans, made the OSU as tall as can be, to set our focus for the ENV. We all frequent the area for LA11L, so why not commemorate it? Isn't that swell? The color white, a symbol of light, inviting the viewer even past night. A rectangular piece you look inside to use. Oh my! Isn't that a sight you can't refuse? The process of designing was a tough sort, but thank you all for your support.
Provides like a nice open area, even though you're enclosed with the roof and the shingles.
A symbol of protection amidst a fast-paced environment that can be modulated to create a sense of agency and ownership, serving as an incentive for those within the area to utilize the neglected bench space for leisurely or academic purposes. Through its modulability, the OSU is able to fit the ever-changing needs of the given population, solving the epidemic of those in the area neglecting to use the bench space due to its harsh sunlight that penetrates it throughout the day. Its adjustable pieces allow for full coverage, exposure, or ventilation, allowing for each individual experience with the OSU to be unique based off the sun's patterns or one's personal preferences.
Resilience lies within the very core of nature. The landscape often depicts a cycle of life and death that it experiences. Water is one of the many resources that stabilizes this natural process. Water is a natural resource unlike any other. Civilization throughout history has uncovered these sources as strength and power that provide commodity and delight. Many have suffered, and yet many have endured because of it. The fight for these resources is an ongoing battle, whether we decide to see it or not. These finite resources are extremely important in our society. Without them, there is a stark and dreary future with little sign of life. Are finite resources that are extremely important in our society. The idea that people have.
Here are some true facts about the Osu solaris. The Osu solaris is a majestic creature that has been extinct for thousands of years until the recent OSU resurrection program. Since then, a variety of OSUs have established their homes on the wild campus of Cal Poly Pomona. The Osu solaris derives its name from its sun-like shape, and this one appears to be male due to its propeller-like limbs. Imagine you had propeller-like limbs and waved them around for attention. As you can see here, this natural phenomenon is, oh my, it seems to be spinning its propellers quite vigorously. This is interpreted to be a mating call to other OSUs. What a truly majestic creature.
I run and run the path to something I know is my purpose, to something my heart soars for. It's an exhausting and tiring journey traveling this road alone. I go down hills, jump up in the mountains. I almost fell, then I fell. When I fell into the cave, I met the evil guard. He attacked me when I was almost dead. I looked up to the princess and managed to get up. As he walked away, I managed to stab him and murdered him. And I took his sword and freed my princess. She let her hair down and brought me up to the brick tower. I climbed up there while the sun shined upon her golden locks. We had a really romantic moment and I asked her, let's go dance. We had a romantic moment and the next day we had our golden wedding where we danced the night away.
From above comes the light, to the ground which grows. This is the story of the arches, to which our group brown will show. The tree is a symbol of our beginnings, to which new branches of exploration have occurred, from a few arches to an entire escalation, of course. Not only does it guide itself, but it guides others as well, such as the water and light, of which alone we have dispersed. Even the colors fall along the way, from the lightest of brownish gray, to plain and simple brown, to a golden display. But it leads a direction and follows a path, a direction to which the brown arches will stay intact. This may not be physical, but rather symbolic, which is why the sun is here, to also remind us of our natural ideal logic.
After an immense storm, there is always light on the other end. The waves of the ocean turn from an outrage to a serene. The once flood turns into a delicate stream. As the flowy river passes through the different stages of arches, it cascades down the stairs, leading nature and its environment to the light. Nature not only becomes the background of the vast blue sea, but it also becomes part of the scene. However, too much of its dull color diminishes the beauty of nature's elements.
From dawn to dusk, the day goes by. Early morning, no souls, but a few chirps from birds. Souls are full of mixed energies. A few are ready to seize the day, a few are snoozed away. Sun gazing through nature, trees taller than me, standing at 25 feet. As the day goes by, no one realizes shadows are a thing. Shadows speak to me with only my eyes without disguise. From dawn to dusk, the sun sets after 4 p.m. The cold breeze shakes the human body to desire warm heat. Dusk brings darkness with a few light posts by the sidewalks. From dawn to dusk, time goes by.
Walking on the bridge, cars and bikers pass by me. I continue on. City to my right, I look over my shoulder, stunned by the view. Taking strides forward, capsulated by the city, buzz within. On the bridge, split from hustling, city culture. Outside, perspective. Cables alternate, obstructing my view. Changes by the speed of me.